That felt pretty great.
America, land of the free. It's at the core of who we are. Freedom. The freedom to live without fear, to drive through all 50 states, to sleep safely in our own beds, the freedom to jog where we please, to watch birds in the park, to wear a hoodie, the freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because no matter your religion, gender, disability, age, race, all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
As a young girl, I just grew to love using power tools, pouring concrete, and doing things that were scary and loud, and yet I looked around and realized no other girls are doing these things. As I grew up, I realized that girls need to see themselves in this space. Start here. So that's what I set out to do, and I became an educator and a mentor for young girls. No masks down till clear. Making teaches girls how to think of their ideas as important. Go light. It changes the way they think about what they're capable of. If I can fuse metal, what can't I do?
Perfect. Look at how good that was.
And so I think Making for Girls is about voice, and that's what's really exciting, because we're building the world we want to see for ourselves. Now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
It's time for a talk. If you're 45 or older, you need to get yourself screened for colon cancer. This disease can be very treatable when caught early, so the sooner you know what's up with your health, the better. The good news is that there's options for getting screened that are easier than you think. Get informed. Hey, we're all busy and we think, when would we fit it in? Well, make the time. It just might mean more time with your family down the road. If you're a man or a woman, 45 or older, I'm talking to you. I've lost good friends, young friends, to colon cancer. Don't make the mistake of waiting until you have symptoms or think that you have no risk because it doesn't run in your family. Everybody needs to be screened. So, take control. Get screened for colon cancer, 45 or older. Learn how. Standuptocancer.org/colon cancer.
The sun is shining, shining, nice and bright, bright. The birds are chirping, chirping, and I'm ready to fly. Time to get ready, ready.
Today is Monday, April 5th. Y'all at home or what y'all doing? I know Easter was yesterday. Happy Easter. Happy belated Easter, y'all. What's going on? What's good? Hey Facebook, let me check in with Facebook. We had a really good wind up last night. I hope y'all joined. You know, we have wind ups every Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we had a very special guest on last night, Danny Boy King. He is from Detroit, but he moved to Atlanta and he was dropping all of the tea on Real Housewives of Atlanta, especially in particular the beef between Drew and LaToya. Anyway, it's too early in the morning to get into that, but we did have fun on the wind up last night. I'm going to Facebook to check in with y'all. Good morning, everybody. I don't know why my live not showing up. Can y'all see us on Facebook? Because I don't see it. Here we go. Atlanta. Hey y'all, hey. Yes, good morning, Iris. Good morning, Teru. I am well. Teru, how are you doing today? Did you come to the wind up last night? NT way. What's going on? Let's get a do we have any updates on DMX, y'all? Because we heard over the weekend that it says that he remains on life support. So we heard over the weekend that DMX suffered an overdose, according to reports, and everybody kept saying he was left in grave condition. I just didn't like that word. So according to reports, he suffered an overdose and is currently in the hospital. His overdose triggered a heart attack. Do we have an update on y'all? Hey, Jonelle. Hey, girl. Hey. Where is Ebony? Ebony, somebody put the call out for Ebony. I'm hoping she come on today. But yeah, hey, girl. Hey. He's still brain dead and on life support. So there was some reports that said that he had some brain activity and he was up and he was moving. So I guess that was not the truth, Jonelle. He's still brain dead and on life support. So apparently what happened was around 11 p.m. on Friday night, he was rushed to the hospital in White Plains, New York. He was placed in critical care, and then reports on his condition were scattered, noting that he had some brain activity and he was in grave condition. So it says his attorney, Jonelle, I'm going to you. It says his attorney of 25 years says he is brain dead and he is getting that information from the family. Let me tell y'all something. I said this last night. I said April, the month of April, right? We talking to April. April, can y'all come in here with some sense? Like, please don't do this to us. I'm hoping and praying, much prayers up for DMX. He is definitely beloved. So we're hoping and praying that he comes out of this. He pulls through. Yeah, addiction is no joke. So just prayers up for him. Good morning, Nathan Westcott. Good morning. What else is going on in the news? Did y'all see? I know this might be old news. But Obama congratulated the Major League Baseball team for taking a stand against the Georgia election law that, and then of course, what's his name? The other president, he called for a boycott. But so what happened was, guys, the Major League Baseball team, and let me pull up the story. It's on RollingOut.com, just in case y'all did not know. Go to RollingOut.com for all of your news on entertainment, business, music, and more. So they moved the All-Star game from Atlanta because of the voting law, guys. So Major League Baseball is the first major sports organization to react to Georgia's new restrictions on voting by mail and greater legislative control over how elections are run. So the Major Baseball League team, MLB, announced on Friday, April 2nd, that it was moving its summer's All-Star game from Atlanta The game had previously been awarded to Atlanta in 2019, and the game was scheduled for July 13th as part of baseball's midsummer break, and that includes the Futures game on July 11th and the Home Run Derby on the following night. However, Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred made the decision to move the All Star events and the amateur draft, which have been scheduled to be held in Atlanta for the first time. A new ballpark for this year's events hadn't even been revealed, Jed. So he says, I've decided that the best way to demonstrate our values as a sport is by relocating this year's All-Star game and Major League Baseball draft. He said in a statement, Major League Baseball fundamentally supports voting rights for all Americans and opposes restrictions to the ballot box. Fair access to voting continues to have our game's unwavering support, he said. Which is great. And then he also said that the All-Star game will honor longtime Braves player and Hall of Famer Hank Aaron. And he was the home run champion. He died earlier this year at age 86. So that's good news. So if y'all didn't know, of course, Georgia passed it's a seemingly racist law that basically made it against the law to pass out water, pass out snacks. It was just unconstitutional. Tyler Perry was calling for the law to be investigated. Of course, Major League Baseball is like, nope, Atlanta, y'all can't have it. So there we go. Hey, yes, good morning. Hey, Carolyn Richardson, good morning. Where you calling in from, Carolyn? Checking in with you. What else we talking about this morning? Let's go back to DMX because I'm just hoping and praying that you know his lifelong battles with narcotics. Y'all can always tell a doggone Terry story. Anyway, everybody is pulling for him. Gabrielle Union tweeted, please pray, sending healing energy, whatever positive vibes you can for DMX. Juicy J tweeted, prayers up for DMX. MC Hammer, who just had a birthday, I think it may have been last week, he said, speak life, prayers up for DMX. Missy Elliott, prayers up for DMX and his family. Music mogul Rick Ross asked fans on his Instagram story. So everybody is praying for him, y'all. He got to pull through this. He can't go out like that. We need him. He's very instrumental in today's hip hop. Who else is on? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Going back to the site. Let me see. Oh, y'all. So I know y'all been missing Romeo, right? So Romeo actually has been doing this thing. He interviewed her name is Gail Bean of Snowfall. Y'all been watching Snowfall? I need to catch up. I'm late. I'm behind. But nonetheless, so actress Gail Bean, she did an interview with Romeo in The Mixed, and it was powered by Star Studio. Let's take a look at the interview. I believe it's a video. That's what we're looking for, is the video. So as soon as producer TJ gets that ready. So she is explaining why it's important for actors to bring truth to their characters. She also expressed the responsibility of real stories being told in real time. And of course, our very own Romeo International did the interview. So let's go ahead and cue that up. As soon as. I know y'all miss Romeo. Good morning, Kathleen. Girl, how can we forget verses? We're going to talk about that as soon as this video is over of Romeo. Y'all get y'all Romeo fixed right now.
Already claimed me. I'm already her side boo, so I can't have another side boo.
What you're saying is you can have a main.
I can have a main.
Okay. Got it.
I really enjoy you as an actor. Watching you from season 1 to now, every season you've transformed your character every season to maintain the authentic person that the character started out with.
Yeah.
but to be able to take you through the journey of that person through different stages of their life. You're dope.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Thank
You're
you. Thank
fucking
you.
dope.
Thank you
Oh,
so much. I will attribute a lot of that to God, my friends and family, and people who have taught me throughout my career, my craft, how to have a foundation and then build on the foundation. So even if you unbuild anything and you rebuild something else, your foundation is always going to be the same. So what I do for every character, I give each character, like with Wanda, I gave her something. I give each character I play something of me, of Gail. That way, if they don't have anything else to hold on to, or they have an arc, they still have Gail. So
okay.
with Wanda, I made her personable. Like me, I love people. I love a good time. So I gave that to her, her spirit, her high energy, you know, I gave that to her. So she has it like that way. And it also me giving a piece to of myself to the character, it helps inform a lot of my improv decisions. So somebody hit me up and was like, that moment when you and Mel was riding in the car and you like, hey Keisha, that wasn't written, was it? I said, nah, that was improv. But it giving a bit of myself always helps inform my improvisation decisions, which help lend to the character, lend to the role. So with Wanda, we broke her down and then built her back up. Now, as an addict or someone going through that, I still kept parts of her like Gail. I am a high spirit, like to have fun, good person. So she still had that. So even when she was doing drugs, she still has that. You
Right.
see her getting broke down by the drugs and trying to rebuild herself back up as a person. The drugs have deteriorated some of Wanda, but also it deteriorates some of me, Gail. So now it's like, how do you build back up that light, that positive spirit? What does that look like? How do you refocus the light of positiveness, have fun, have a good time? What does it look like once it's been deteriorated from drugs and different things that you've gone through? How do you get back to being the person you were before? And if you're not, then that energy that you had into your good time, your fun, you're always happy, always in a good mood. What does it look like when you put that energy into something else? So now we'll see in season 4, Wanda becomes a different person. So you'll see a different side of Gail that most people don't see. And it's like that happens when you go through stuff.
How do you go into Snowfall because of the fact that Snowfall is real life? Like John Singleton did a freaking amazing. Like Snowfall is real life. Like how do you go into that? And the way the world is today.
Go into it knowing that you have to do it right. Like you go into it knowing you can't half-ass it. Like it's like go big or go home, give it your all. If you're not going to put in the work and do the research to honor the people who lived through this time period, honor the people who are still affected by that time period, honor the people who were victims of that time period, then just walk away now. So I went in knowing that this is history and it's for the Black community. Craig was available to all races. Some other ethnicities just were not affected, as opposed to every single person in the Black community, no matter how near or far, has been affected by the crack epidemic.
Correct.
Like every single person.
Correct.
And like I said, I think you just approach it and go into it knowing that you have to give it your all. It's full body, it's full mind, you know. And you that's the only way you can do it honor, do it justice. Rest in peace, John. That's the only way you can do his an icon, his life justice.
How y'all like that? Hey, yes. Hey, Gerald Johnson. Good morning. Good morning, Kathleen. So, kudos to Romeo for doing that great interview with Gail Bean of Snowfall. Hopefully y'all watched that show. I am behind on it, but that was a great interview. So I hope y'all got y'all Romeo fixed for the morning. Let's get into this battle, Kathleen. This versus battle. Did y'all see it last night? Did y'all see it? All I know is I heard that Mr. Biggs was fine. He was cat daddy for real. He was very, very sexy. But so we did see last night Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire face off against each other for the verses. It was a special Easter edition. Steve Harvey, of course, who else would have? But Steve Harvey hosted the Easter show while the two iconic groups performed their songs and told some stories. It closed with a huge matchup, That Lady versus September, before a video of the Isley Snoop Dogg featuring friends and family premiered. Of course, you can Google and find that video. But just to give y'all a little bit of backdrop, in March, Timberland and Swizz Beatz announced that they had sold the brand to Triller. So if you was wondering, how do I watch? What do I do? If you was on your auntie stuff like some of us was and couldn't find it, it's because they sold it. So artists who had previously performed on Versus received a financial stake in the new partnership. The next battle they did announce, and it's ironic because I was just looking at Drink Champs. Don't ask me why. I was just looking at Drink Champs, and I think it was Redman was on. But the next battle is Method Man and Redman, and the How High 420 special. So that's going to be on April 20th. And then previous battles was Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, and for the Wu-Tang Family Showdown. But who did y'all have last night? Don't do that, Gerald. Girl, Angela. I was sitting here telling the producer, he wasted some years of his life without that beard, y'all. I'm just saying. He wasted some years of his life without having that beard, because that beard put him on. And he had everybody drooling over him last night. If he's 78 and he looked that damn good, then listen. Isley all day won. You think the Isleys won? So round one had the Isley Brothers with Love the One You With, and Earth, Wind, and Fire had That's the Way of the World. Yes, girl. Yes, Iris waiting on SWV and Escape on Mother's Day. Don't do that, because you know everybody gonna be singing. Y'all gonna hear that song. Y'all gonna hear all of those songs. Just like when you open up your door, people just gonna be playing that one. But anyway, getting back to this one. So Isley Brothers, Love the One You With, Earth, Wind, and Fire, That's the Way of the World. Who won that round? I say the Isley Brothers. Y'all, they just went head to head. They all look good. They all sound good. It was just a beautiful sight to see. I thought it was apropos on Easter. My producer was still trying to figure out why they had it on Easter. I'm like, why not? Because, they old school. He was like, I still don't get it. Anyway, Isley Brothers, This Heart of Mine versus Let's Groove with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Round 3 was Hello, It's Me. Did I do that right? Anyway, that was with the Isley Brothers, and Earth, Wind, and Fire was Keep Your Head to the Sky. Did I do that right, y'all? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, it went down last night. If y'all did not see it, try to find it somewhere, because it was on point. Yes, Angela. You said Earth, Wind, and Fire for round 1. Okay, girl. Kathleen said classic hits and beautiful music. 4 hours. Now let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I did not stay up to watch it. 4 hours was a bit long, and I was asleep before it went off. So that's why I was looking for the rest of it, and I couldn't find it. But very classic hits. They were very classy, and I think Ron Isley won. That's all I'm gonna say. I think we got a clip. I want to play the clip if we can play the clip. So the producer is talking about why did they have them old people playing. Listen, it was classy. Okay, let's go to the new Isley video. They debuted that last night. I think it got Snoop. Let's go.
Break out the food and the drinks, it's gonna be a party. Turn up the music real loud, invite everybody. Go right ahead and smoke and play some cards, just make yourself at home. It's okay to take somebody's hand and get your groove on. We're all up in here, jamming couldn't be better. I love to see my people come together, talking about friends. I'm talking about friends and family. Now everyone is getting along, feeling it here so awesome. Why don't we just go on and call the party the world reunion? Let's reminisce on all the good times we shared through all the years.
Volume just went down. So this is definitely a summer song. He fine in the video, y'all. Hey, Cameo. Hey, Lisa Ray. Friends and family. All right, Vivica. So okay, Snoop. So this is calling everybody out. Friends and family. I love the way that they incorporated people for COVID in the video. I'm sure they all had COVID tests, the ones that are together. But look how good they look. I don't give a damn 78. You know, it is a very classic Isley Brothers sound. That beard. Let me tell y'all something. That beard, that silver on that black, I don't even know. Listen, he about to start a trend. He got that silver on that black, y'all. I'm just saying. Yes, two-step family reunion, barbecues, and weddings, Kathleen. Absolutely. Listen, let me tell y'all something. He gonna have all the little young girls looking for him. Cat Daddy over there was fine. He had the silver and the black. Very, very, very distinguished. That's what we like. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Hold on. Producer TJ talking about Mr. Biggs can't keep no woman. Mr. Biggs keep all the women. So anyway, speaking of Mr. Biggs, there was some controversy over them performing some of the R. Kelly songs. Do we care? Or is it just good music? I'm just asking. So there was some controversy on Facebook, on social media, on Instagram, and Twitter that basically said, do we care that R. Kelly produced and was on some of those songs and that they performed? Let me tell you something. I didn't because they stopped it right before the R. Kelly part. It's fine. You know, like we can't erase his music. Like he was a major contribution to R&B, to hip hop. We can't erase that. So I was happy that they went ahead and played it because that is their song, you know. Ernie Isley did his thing with that guitar. Yes, he did, girl. Yes, Iris, he did. But I can hear that song. That's definitely a family song this summer once everybody gets vaccinated and you know, we all out traveling and interacting with people. Angela said it was really close, Earth, Wind, and Fire for many of the songs, the Isleys for the better performances. I'll take that. I'll agree with that. And Gerald Johnson says they need to have Troop or H-Town for a versus. Troop versus H-Town. Troop is old though, right? H-Town. I forgot what they made. Anyway, so y'all chime in. Did it matter that they were singing some of the R. Kelly songs? It didn't matter for me. That's all I'm saying. Knocking boots. That was H-Town. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, very, very, very great show last night. People are saying like that was the best verses that they've ever seen. That's interesting. Cause I still like the Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. Like that one was everything to me. Sisterhood, love, positive vibes, all of that. But they wasn't necessarily my era. Parents played the music, so you knew some of the songs, but wasn't necessarily my era. Anyway, I am going back to rollingout.com to see what else is going on, y'all. What else is going on in the world? Y'all, COVID is going back up. Did y'all know that? While y'all interacting with people who don't have their vaccine and they feel like they don't have to sit down or wear a mask, COVID is still real and it's going back up. So you know every song, Iris. But yeah, COVID is real. So we're gonna have to make sure that people are going to get vaccinated and they're still social distancing and they are masking up. We're gonna need to do something because we can't have this uptick. Let me see what they're saying about it. But it's crazy. So y'all make sure y'all wearing y'all mask because it is going up. And hold on. It's going up and that's not good. So I get my second shot not next week. No, I get it next week. I get it next Monday. So in 7 days I get my second shot and then I'll be able to go and travel. And speaking of traveling, y'all heard that the Florida governor banned the COVID-19 vaccine passports. So what they're doing is trying to make sure that people are vaccinated. And from what I read, the vaccinated people are going to have privileges, right? So you'll be admitted to the ballparks, you'll be admitted to the concerts. Like these are the fully vaccinated people who have their vaccinated passports. But the Florida governor is banning the COVID passports. Let's see why he's banning those. That's just crazy, y'all. I'm gonna be vaccinated, so it's not that I don't care. I do care because other people don't. So his name is Ron DeSantis. He signed an executive order on Friday banning the use of COVID-19 passports in the state. He said the order prohibits any government entity from issuing vaccine passports and blocks businesses from requiring such documentation. I don't know, y'all. What's going on down in Florida, Gene? Is Gene on yet? But DeSantis cited freedom and privacy concerns as the primary basis for the action, arguing that the implementation and enforcement of vaccine passports would create two classes of citizens based on vaccination. That sounds familiar to me. The order notes many Floridians have not yet had the opportunity to obtain a vaccine, while some may have infection-acquired immunity and other people may be unable to get a COVID-19 vaccine because of health, religious, or other reasons. So he banning it. And then here in Michigan, I was going to say my hometown. That's not my hometown. But here in Michigan, we added more than 8,400 new COVID cases in one day, the most since September. What's really going on, y'all? So we reported 8,413 new COVID cases on Saturday, bringing the state's total pandemic case count to 692,206, according to the state's health department. Um, Nathan said we playing it by ear. So Saturday's daily case count is the highest that the state has reported since December 7th, when the reported case count was 9,350. Just 8 weeks ago, state data showed the daily reported case count was as low as 563. So who was this talking? So she says, I think it was a wake up call to everyone yesterday when Michigan reported 8,400 new cases, and we're now seeing an increasing number of severe illnesses, ICU hospitalizations, and individuals between 30 and 50 who have not been vaccinated. Y'all. Osterholm, Michael Osterholm is the director of the University of Minnesota Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy. He said that over the past year, there have been surges of cases that cycle between U.S. regions, starting in the upper Midwest and Northeast, which then subside and move to the southern Sunbelt states, which then subside and go back to the original regions. Michigan also reported 57 COVID-19 deaths, 57 deaths on Saturday, with 51 of the deaths having been identified during a vital records review that the state conducts 3 times per week. Whew, y'all. Okay, so it's not over. So the state has recorded 9,947 COVID-19 deaths since the pandemic began. So we are a little shy of 10,000 deaths here in Michigan. That's no joke, y'all. Listen, go get vaccinated. Nathan, you talking about you playing it by ear. You better go get vaccinated. Teru, yes. So how was that second shot? So you're gonna have to come on and let us know how that second shot was. You said it was no joke. What does that mean? So like, were you down for a day? I don't know. And then we can't forget about AIDS. So the Southern AIDS Coalition, Dafina Ward, warns that HIV is still here. That's on rollingout.com, y'all. I think we prematurely started to celebrate, y'all. And it's just too much. It's just too much. So we need to be mindful of others. We need to make sure that as soon as we can go get vaccinated, just go do it. Being vaccinated is better than being dead. Don't y'all think? I do. So, anyway, what else are we talking about, y'all? Oh, Mahalia. Did y'all see Mahalia this weekend? Did anybody see Mahalia? So Danielle Brooks played Mahalia. It came on Lifetime. Danielle Brooks played Mahalia. It was presented by Robin Roberts. It was good, y'all. I didn't get a chance to watch it all, but it was definitely good. Hold on. What the heck? I don't know what's going on. But it starred Danielle Brooks. She played Tasty on Orange is the New Black. I'm gonna see if producer TJ can pull up this trailer. But from what I heard, I was listening to it. I couldn't necessarily hear it. I mean, I couldn't necessarily see it because the TV was in the other room. The singing was great. It definitely sounded like the acting was great. There was some parts in it that I was shocked about because, you know, when you look at Mahalia, you just think that she's, you know, the mother of gospel. And she was in there talking to men, and I was like, okay, something. Let's see if we can pull up the trailer to see how it went down. But it did come on Saturday, April 3rd, and it looked really good. Robin Roberts presented it. So Robin Roberts is, of course, one of the hosts of Good Morning America, and she presented it. So I don't know if that means that she executive produced it or what. Executive producer. Okay. Yep. So wait a minute. I'm going back to Teru before we go to this trailer. He said he had chills and a crazy headache. Were you scared? Did you have somebody there with you? I'm just saying. And then Iris said everyone will react differently to the shot, so don't let that stop you from getting a shot. Listen, girl, I'm going to go get my second one on Monday. so I can go on my trip at the end of the month that I'm still doing my 5 miles for. Did I tell you I'm still doing my 5 miles? I'm a rest one day. I rested yesterday. I did about a mile yesterday, but I'm still on my 5 miles. We got the trailer up yet? This is for Mahalia. She did a really good job though. Went and got me some coffee. Y'all, this coffee is strong. Good job. Coffee is strong. What else are we talking about? April 5th. Y'all going to some baseball games? They actually had a baseball game going on this weekend in downtown Detroit. And you can tell that it was socially distanced, but there were people down there. And Detroit looked really beautiful downtown. I don't get a chance to go down there much anymore, but it's really beautiful. So if you're having any doubts about the city of Detroit, it's really nice. Let's go to this trailer right quick, and then y'all tell me what y'all think.
You did. Oh, that wasn't me. He ain't walked in 20 years. You hear me? No, that was God. The power of God. That ain't me. That ain't me, sir. Don't you feel him in your spirit? Woo!
Come on, Mama. Mama, it's all right.
You healed. I did not heal that man.
No, Mama, I don't understand. It was the singing. It was the music that made the miracle.
God was moving through me. Oh, and Mildred, did you feel that?
How y'all think she did? She's a great actress. I know she just recently had a baby. Her baby can't be any more than 2. But I think she did a really good job. We'll see. I'm gonna watch the rest of it today. Did y'all see it? Did anybody tune into Mahalia? If you did, let us know in the comments what you thought about it. So this was another great documentary. Well, that one wasn't a documentary, but this one is. Did y'all get a chance to see Tina Turner? So she had her documentary out, and I was passively listening to it. It was on the TV. I was looking at on the TV. But when I say Sister Girl had it going on, I really think that I am going to be Tina Turner for Halloween, and I might have to remake one of her songs. Y'all know, because I'm a whole pop artist. So Portia Monique, the artist, may have to redo or cover a Tina Turner song, because I think I'm gonna be Tina Turner for Halloween. But just listening to and watching the things that she had to endure to become who she was, it was both it was exhilarating for me, because the progression from where she came, and she was under Ike's thumb, and then she got with Phil Spector, and she did some she made Proud Mary, and she did all of this. She was really ahead of her time, whereas everybody else was this high class 60s debutante type of ball ensembles, right? But they were very classy, right? So they had the suits on, they had the ball gowns on. I'm talking about the Supremes, I'm talking about the Temptations. Tina was out here like and we rolling. Tina was way ahead of her time, and she was bad, okay? And she, even her makeup, like in today's standards, It is in today's century. She was killing the game. Like she was killing all of them. All of the little pretty, you know, whatchamacallit, whatever you call those type of acts. She was killing them. Let's go to the trailer, y'all. If y'all didn't see it, make sure y'all go see it. It's on HBO, and she is really telling her truth. So let's see the trailer. Yes, girl, Tina is everything.
With a tap. When Dad booked his family's summer vacation early on Vrbo. Your
We gonna play it in a second. Here it comes.
One day she wasn't in that window. She was never into the game. I wanted her to come for me. And I waited. She never did. And it's all right. You know why? I'm a girl from a cotton field that pulls myself above the destruction and the mistakes. And I'm here for you.
Yeah. So just like it just gave y'all chills right then and there, just like it gave me chills, it was everything. In the clip, she was talking about her mom, and she said, you know, she would sit in the window and she would wait for her mom to come back. And she said one day she just never came back. And she said it made her love and hate her at the same time. And she was very young. So that's what she was referring to, was her mama. Y'all, if y'all have not gone and seen it, get HBO Max just for that documentary, because it's definitely worth it. Do the little trial, 7 days, whatever it is, but that documentary is definitely worth it. Kathleen said, Tina made it on her own terms, the stallion of her time. Yes, both documentaries were good. Yes, Teru, you had some rest this weekend. Connie Samuel, she was great. Yes. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. Tina was a bad girl, y'all. I don't even know what y'all, I don't know if y'all knew what y'all had back in the day, because Tina was bad. And so don't be surprised if I cover one of her songs, a couple of her songs, get the little wigs, learn a little dance. Halloween can't come quick enough. So that was a good one. What else y'all watching? Y'all watching anything else? Let me go back to the site. But it was a great weekend for just chilling out, catching up, watching some good stuff on TV. I like documentaries because they real life, y'all. I just do. I'm not even go lie and hold y'all up. But I do have guilty pleasures. I watch Love and Marriage, Huntsville. I don't know if y'all watch that, but they wilding out down in Alabama. Do y'all watch that? Anybody watch Love and Marriage, Huntsville? They got babies, extra babies. They got they got babies on top of babies, girlfriends on top of wives. Anyway, y'all might not watch that, but it comes on Saturday night. And they be wild and out. So, what you mean? Where's my agent, Teru? What you mean by that? But listen, so Netflix is also celebrating Black culture and fatherhood with Concrete Cowboy. Did y'all see that one? Let's see if we can find a trailer for that. Idris Elba, don't play, okay? Yeah, Idris Elba is starring in Concrete Cowboy. Hold on, let me get the trailer so y'all can see it. We haven't really seen him in a minute. but he is definitely playing the heck out of this role, Idris Elba. So Crystal Jordan wrote the story that is on rollingout.com, and she has a love of horses, so this is right up her alley when she wrote this story. But she says the Black Cowboy has been left out of most history books, but Netflix is shedding light on the forgotten culture with the new feature film Concrete Cowboy. While Western movies featured the white cowboy conquering the Native Americans, the black cowboys that held down their communities and supported many of their fellow cowboys' endeavors were nearly erased. It's based on the book Ghetto Cowboy by G. Neri. Concrete Cowboy spotlights the culture that few African Americans know anything about, with a star-studded cast that includes Hollywood heartthrobs Idris Elba, and don't do that, y'all. Method Man is in it too. Along with celebrated actress Lorraine Toussaint, Concrete Cowboy gives up and coming star Caleb McLaughlin a chance to shine. It was produced by Lee Daniels. He over there doing his thing too, y'all. I'm just saying. Produced by Lee Daniels, the coming of age story shows an unlikely father, played by Idris, struggling to connect with his son Caleb McLaughlin before his proverbial roosters come home to roost. Elba's stoic, non-communicative portrayal of Harp is reminiscent of your grandmother's favorite Western flick, while McLaughlin's version of Cole, the insolent son, is relevant to any urban street film today. So let's see if we got the trailer. Let's go ahead and look at it. Who ready? I am.
Yo! There's a horse in your house.
Oh, that's you right here.
I ain't staying here.
All right. So once you step out, that door stays locked till morning.
Of all cowboys were black. Even the Lone Ranger were black.
Who's the Lone Ranger?
Really? Harp, you teaching this boy anything?
The history here is deep. You like the Wild West out here.
I woke up to the morning sky first. Baby blue, just like we rehearsed.
I know you. You Hop's boy.
When I get up off this ground, I should lay back down.
Your daddy got rules that you're not abiding by. Yo, what are you doing?
You want to ride the street life? You can't be in my house. You want to wise up? You welcome back.
Welcome back to what? I ain't got no home here.
That's your choice.
Then the walk I'll be shaded by the tree.
Be alone out here, man. I'm gonna get my money, and I'm gonna get up out of here. You with me or not, bro?
But them streets that made you a man overnight. I'm your father.
You ain't my father! I mean, you a father to everyone else out here.
Oh, you hate me, man. I was just like him now. I don't know who they expect us to grow up and be free, watching over our shoulder all our lives.
I have something for you.
Oh, look.
Like real cowboy.
People used to believe that breaking a horse meant crushing the will of the animal. The only way you can realize its true spirit is through love.
You don't have to get out to grow up.
What's going on?
The city decide they don't need horses no more.
Y'all trying to tear this place down.
Come on, man. How you gonna do that to us? This is where we live.
My sisters and my brothers.
They can't take who we are as a people.
So what we gonna do then?
We're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna ride.
Who's here for it? I am. Listen, I'm gonna go see it just because Idris is in it. But yeah, that looks like it's definitely going to be a great film. We see the guy Caleb. He is from he's from The Chi, right? So he plays the little boy on The Chi, Keisha's brother. I do like cowboys, especially cowboys that look like Idris. Producer TJ talk about I don't even like cowboys. I do, especially the ones that look like Idris. Okay, don't play with me. Sports, King James in the building.
What's happening? How you doing?
What's happening? I'm well. How are you?
Good, good, good. Stay off my Facebook page, okay?
Let me see your background. Where you at?
Don't worry
Let
about
me
it.
see your background. Where you at?
Don't
be trying
worry
to show
about
us
it.
no white wall. Where you at? Nah, don't move it. Y'all,
See,
he
that's
done
what I'm talking
snuck
about.
off.
You all up in mine, and you need to stay up in yours, okay? You know what I'm
He
saying?
done
I
snuck
was
off and he ain't got
but
shot the first. He just snuck off and he don't have shot the first. That's all I'm
wait,
saying.
wait. You don't know if I got it or not. You know, I didn't say that.
You
Now,
don't have the shots.
now, okay. I will go ahead and explain to my audience that I'm at the place called Nunya Business. Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, welcome to the show. We missed you.
What's happening?
And when does it
Hopefully
come
we
out?
had
Let me
a
look
nice.
that up, Robert. Robert asking when does Concrete Cowboys come out? And then Melinda, hey girl, hey, she said producer TJ is from Texas. How you not gonna like Cowboys producer TJ?
I mean, but
Iris
then
said good
again,
morning.
TJ don't even wear cowboy boots. I mean, I've never met a person from Texas that don't wear cowboy boots. So I doubt that he's even from Texas. I think he's from Arkansas.
Never knew Texas. I thought he was from Atlanta.
Oh, he said TJ came at me, man. TJ said, man, get up off me. He said, man, you don't know me. I really think that he's from one of those surrounding states like Arkansas, Louisiana, you know. But anyway,
He said,
I hope that everyone had a wonderful Easter. It was quite chilly, but I hope that everybody enjoyed it.
Where? It was chilly where?
Oh, it was only 60 degrees in Atlanta, so it was quite chilly.
You wasn't in Atlanta. Don't do that. You wasn't in Atlanta. Don't do that. Go ahead.
But anyway,
where you were. I thought it was
how okay, Portia, how do you know that I wasn't coming back from somewhere? See what I'm saying?
You may
You
have
don't even
been,
know.
but I'm trying to look at that background. That background looked real bare. And sometimes you had a bookcase back there, or you had a little light to your right.
Okay, good morning, Iris. Is D here? Good morning, D Shields. Good morning to all of the folks who showed up for the Rolling Out AM Wake Up Call. We appreciate you coming on and supporting us. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and share us and have some viewing parties. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Portia?
What your mug say? What your mug say? I can't see.
Oh, Central Perk, like a play on Central Park. It's just something I bought while I was out in Vegas. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I didn't go to Vegas. Anywho, yeah, I know. TJ, producer TJ, yeah, someone is real nosy. I mean, they all up in mine. They sweat
I
mine.
just want to know about your trip. How was it? I just want to know about your trip.
Well, it might still be going on, you know. But anyway,
how was it? What's going on? What's the temperature like? Are people social distancing? Are there a lot of people? Is it a stark difference from when you went the first time versus now? Like, what's going on?
Well, all I know is that that social distancing is out the window. Delta canceled all the middle seats. I mean, they used to not sit in the middle seats on all the major airlines, but
They used to block it. They used to block.
Right. They used to block the middle seats.
Yeah.
Right. Now they've gone back. They've totally opened up. Every seat is being sold. I know that when I went to Vegas the first time with my friend, was before he had surgery, and we were scared. Back in February, I know that I got a round trip ticket for less than $200 with taxes. It was like $210 round trip to Vegas. And then, but this time around, it was like $400. It was more than $400 and up, just one way. So that changed. The prices changed.
They might. Right.
Right. And then I know that when I went to Vegas the first time in February, after the Super Bowl was over, the rooms dropped from $100 a night to like $25 to $30 a night. So that's why I decided to stay an extra couple of days, because I was only going to stay like 5 days. I ended up staying 8 because I was just like, right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now, but now the rooms are back up to $250 a night. You know what I'm saying, on the Vegas Strip for the major casinos and hotels. Like the Mandalay Bay, Caesar's Palace, all Venetians, all them hotels that was cheap and $35 a night just 2 months ago. No, it's back up to its regular price, and they are still enforcing the mask law, but that social distancing gone out the window. They still got the plastic thing between like slot machines and bar seats. They still have that plastic divider, but the rest of it has gone out the window. It's just like the whole country is open back up. Vegas is one of those places that was bursting at the seams to get back open. So yeah. But anyway, speaking of traveling, and TJ, if you could, I don't know how I forgot this, but well, anyway, we go ahead and start with the first one. Legends are born every day. And this guy was named after somebody in Portia's hometown. His name is Jalen Suggs. And we know Jalen Rose from the Michigan Fab Five. That is the first and only time in my life that I have ever supported that team up north. And I mean ever supported that team up north. I'm a Buckeye. I don't support the Wolverines. And matter of fact, I didn't support the Wolverines then. They were just the Michigan Fab Five. They were the Fab Five. I call them the Fab Five. But anyway, Suggs, 2 outstanding, last-minute, nail-biting, heart-palpitating games just popped off during the NCAA tournament in both the men's and the women's games. I thought the women's game was even more exciting. But Jalen Suggs has just now inducted. Jalen Suggs has just inducted himself into into Gonzaga's Culture Hall of Fame. But he hit a last-minute, last-second shot from half court that banked in and won them, sent them back to sent them to the NCAA championship for the very first time ever. And so Gonzaga, which has been it's been a marquee program for the last 2 decades, but this is the first time that they're going to the national championship game, and they won on that last second shot. And Jalen Suggs, we have a. That's right, I forgot. I gave TJ the video. Let's take a look. It was incredible.
Absolutely, good job screening out again. Bruins with a shot to tie it or win it with 12 seconds. Zhang again with the ball in his hands, in the paint, floater, short, got it back, ties it with 3. Gonzaga has time to do something. Suggs for the win. Season remains on go.
And you know that your life is going to change because, your life is going to change because the likes of LeBron James, Magic Johnson, and all them were watching. Like half of the NBA was watching, but it seems like you're taken to another level when LeBron James shouts you out. And so, LeBron James. I don't know if we can put that on the screen because it's a tweet. There it is. He said, "Oh my God, wow."
Yeah.
Yeah. And so when you have, I don't care if you like or hate LeBron James, when LeBron James shouts you out and he got 75 million Instagram followers and another 40 or 50 million Twitter followers, he's a game changer. So when LeBron shouts you out, that takes you to another level of fame. So shout out and congratulations to Jalen Suggs for, basically winning, sending his team to the championship game that they play against Baylor this evening, I believe at 9 p.m. So the championship game is tonight. Now, there was a championship game last night that was, woo. I got to give a shout out to my new crush, Ari. Ari. There she is, Ari. She brought the noise. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm just joking about that. She's 20 years old. But
She's
Aerie,
20. Boy, go somewhere. She is pretty though. But go ahead.
yeah. But anyway, she plays for the Arizona Wildcats basketball team, and they had an improbable run to the national championship game that took place yesterday against Stanford. And so it also came down to the last second. Aerie was bringing it, but it just wasn't meant to be because of the fact that she, something you can't teach height. Just like you can't teach being good looking, or you can't teach being ugly. You can't teach being short.
You can teach being good looking, but go ahead. I understand what you were trying to say.
No, you can't. You're
People
born
buy
that way.
it. People buy it. People buy it.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Because what's her name? Kylie Jenner was an ugly duckling, and she totally transformed her face.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I do not talk about people.
What I'm saying. What I'm saying, Portia. What I'm saying, Portia, is that I should say that the people, fans, everyone else, they called. I don't care about the Kardashians. The fans called her ugly duckling, and she totally went ahead and knifed up her entire face, from the nose to the eyes to the cheeks.
All of that. She was like,
yeah, she did. She fixed
for y'all, because she looked like a little black girl. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So, but anyway, yeah, Aerie went ahead and just almost single-handedly took them to the national championship game, and she almost had them win it. Matter of fact, they had to lead a couple of times. They came back from large deficits, but it wasn't meant to be, as she also had an opportunity to win it in the last second. And I hate it when I get their last name. I hate it when I forget their names. Saying it, her name is not coming to me. All I know it's Aerie. TJ.
Eric McDonald.
Yes, Aerie McDonald. That's it. Thank you, TJ. So Aerie McDonald is a star.
That was me.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
my props.
And TJ, by the way, said that Kylie Jenner looks like an alien now. Yeah, but half the family does. It just doesn't look natural, especially. No, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about what you've done. Now, if you're born unattractive, I'm not gonna say nothing about you. But when you manufacture your face like Chloe, I'm gonna say something. Okay, so anyway.
You're not gonna talk about those women, those ladies. I don't talk about people. That's something that I do not do. My mama told me if I don't have nothing good to say, then don't say nothing at all. That's all.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Well, that's your philosophy. all I know is that I don't know how you could continue to work at a I don't see how you could continue to work at a major publishing company if you can't talk positive and negative about entertainers, because that's basically what.
All positivity, all good vibes over here, all good vibes.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I mean, just lying. It was there. You're lying on Monday, the day after. I mean, D Shields, get her. But anyway, so anyway, let's get back to Aerie McDonald. If you could post her picture back up, Aerie McDonald. Thank you, Portia, for reminding me of her name. She's only 5'6", and you can't teach height. That's how we got on the subject of good looks. You can't teach height. Stanford. I mean, their front line average is 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". So she's 5'6". So she had a very difficult time getting her shot off yesterday, but she still had a tremendous impact and came within 1 point of winning it. And again, she was shouted out by Magic Johnson. So the world knows who she is now. So you look on the lookout for her in the WNBA, and her name is Aerie McDonald. So on to the next. Yes. Yeah, so that was a thrilling game against Stanford. They lost by 1, 65-66. It was incredible. I was screaming at the screen yesterday. Sometimes, actually most of the time, I like the women's college game better than the men's college game. But this year, both of them have been bringing the noise. And so, yeah, it was exciting. I was doing a lot of screaming this weekend watching those two games, the men's and the women's tournament.
Where'd you watch the game? Where'd you watch the game?
Huh?
Where did you watch the game?
Oh, over there. Oh, in the other room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I forgot who I did next, and I hate when I do that. When I do it the night before, and then I forget who I did. But on to the next sports subject. Well, you know what? I will go ahead and let's see here. Sports segment. Because TJ don't want to cooperate. Oh, yeah. Okay, anyway. We got this past weekend, I think it was Thursday or Friday, probably Friday. LeBron James and, the studio that's putting it out basically have dropped another expanded trailer for Space Jam: A New Legacy. And so it's coming out in July. And so, you know what I'm saying? The beard is popping. I mean, he definitely got that.
Is it though? Because
You don't like it?
over that. No, it ain't Ron Isley at all. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, quit. Don't compare nobody to Ron.
Hey.
You can't compare. Hey, was the boy,
It don't have that same effect as Ron Isley. And Ron Isley is easily 50 years older than him. That's all I'm saying. But okay. I don't talk about people.
Hey, did he have his swag on last night? Ron Isley had this.
Listen. Talk about Mr. Steal Your Girlfriend. Listen, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But actually, I posted a Twitter post. It was a Twitter post that I saw from Jamel Hill, and it came. Well, she reposted it, and she said the Isley brothers are the reason why your granny first started laminating the couches. So anyway, moving on to the next subject, we will go there any further.
Nasty. Just nasty. You know this is a morning show, right? That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
No, I mean we can't talk about love and relationships.
Nasty.
No, we can't talk about.
Yeah, what's she trying to say? I don't understand it. I don't understand that.
Wait, hold up. You know what she was trying to say because you said she was nasty. So quit it.
It was nasty. Go ahead.
No, whatever. So anyway, he had his swag. I mean, he had his swag in overdrive last night. That outfit he had on. I mean, the brother he looked like a straight pimp.
He showed up in that man. Everybody was like, "Ooh, cha." I'm telling y'all, he wasted some years without that beard. Like he was going barefaced, thinking that he looked younger. I'm almost sure that's what that was. Listen.
Yeah.
He should have came out with that beard a long time ago. He wasted some years of his life. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that some people try to be too pretty, so they try to be clean faced. Man, just go with the beard. You know what I'm saying? Women love beards. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I remember actually just, huh?
I just said he showed up last night.
Man, it was incredible. That was a showcase of some classical music from both sides. Earth, Wind, and Fire came with it as well. But so speaking of a show, LeBron James, Space Jam is coming out in July. So I believe I gave we have a trailer that we could show just a little bit of a segment of that from LeBron James, since he's probably not going to the championship.
Basketball camp is next weekend. You got amazing potential on the court, and I can help you get there.
That's not what I want, Dad. You never let me do what I want to do. You never let me just do me.
Hold up, wrong floor. Bet Will Smith ain't got to deal with this.
Dad!
Down! What in the Matrix hell?
Welcome to the space.
Welcome, King James. I am the king of this domain. This is the serververse.
What'd you do to my son? Where's Dom?
The only way you're getting your son back is if you and I play a little basketball. Pete, send this clown to the rejects.
Wait. What is this? Ah! cartoon?
Meh. What's up, Doc?
I need to assemble an elite team to help give my son back.
I know what you're looking for. A dream team. Them, shoot the ball. Let's try that again, shall we?
King James. Welcome to the Space Jam. Introducing the Goon Squad.
You gotta win this game.
Let's end this.
Got you, Kron. And get our son back.
Yikes. Classic.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Well, what do you think? I mean,
Okay,
a
so
lot of theatrics
initially,
in
so
there.
we were talking about this over the weekend. I was talking about it with the boys, and I asked them what were their thoughts on a remake of Space Jam. Of course, they didn't have a lot of commentary, but initially, I thought it was unnecessary. After looking at the trailer, I'm here for it. Initially I was like, it's a classic. Don't mess with it. Leave it alone. It's, nobody can top it. But it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty entertaining. I did see Malcolm Dean Lee's name as well as Ryan Coogler. So they're definitely going to bring some justice to it.
Yes, and we saw the great Don Cheadle, who's also a critically acclaimed Academy Award nominated actor. So there's some prestige in this as well. So yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it. And it just came out yesterday, or I'm sorry, Saturday, and it already has 9 million views on YouTube. 9 million, not just 1 million.
Oh, you're talking about the trailer. The trailer came out.
The trailer came out. Yeah, the trailer came out Saturday, and it already has 9 million views. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So obviously a lot of people are anticipating it. So it'll be out in 3 months. And so congratulations to Coogler and, Malcolm Lee, who most people may know as the cousin of Spike Lee. So, congratulations to them for putting that together. Spike Lee is busy doing those commercials with Sam Jackson and Charles Barkley. You've been checking those out. Some of those are hilarious.
I haven't seen them. I'm going to look for them now.
Okay, we got to get you updated because I don't know. What does anybody else on Facebook? What do y'all think about the? What do y'all think about it? I don't know.
So Robert is your cousin. I didn't know Robert was your cousin. So he said, "I'm gonna watch it. Looks like it's gonna be nice." Yeah. So he said he's gonna watch it. I think it's gonna be good. Initially, I was like, "Can't nobody top Mike and leave it alone." But after watching the trailer, it looks like it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it has some
and you.
feelings to it.
Yeah, and you should be one of the people who, should not be riding on coattails of Michael Jordan after what he's done to your city and your squad. So
what he do?
You know what I'm saying?
I miss.
Michael Jordan swept the Detroit Pistons on his way to the title. Yeah.
Okay.
He handled y'all. He handled y'all.
I was a baby then. I don't know.
Okay, you were a baby. Okay, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Anywho, yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who in the hell she thinks she talking to, but yeah, cool. Okay. Anyway. Okay, but yeah. So, or that I put check it out. Speaking of LeBron James, there is a big rumor going around the NBA because the Golden State Warriors, I don't know, even Portia knows who Steph Curry is and his wife.
Yeah, because he plays for the Warriors and that's my home state. But go ahead. What's going on?
No, you're not from Oakland. Stop that Bay Area stuff. You're not from Oakland.
No, I'm not from Oakland. I was born and raised in San Francisco, but go ahead.
Man, whatever. Anyway.
Craig, Somebody got to lie to you.
So anyway, LeBron James, the Golden State Warriors, they manufactured a dynasty. In the past 5 years, they have been to the championship like 4 to 5 times and won four times. And so, no, I'm sorry, 3 times out of 4 years. And so Steph Curry now and the Golden State Warriors suck. And I mean badly. Just the other day, they got beat by about 50 points. And they were trailing by the most points that had any team that had trailed in the last 20 years. So Brian Windhorst,
sorry, y'all.
He's an ESPN. Brian Windhorst, who's an ESPN reporter who has been following reporting on LeBron James since LeBron James broke into the league. So he reported that LeBron James is actively trying to recruit Stephen Curry to the Los Angeles Lakers since the Golden State Warriors suck so bad, and there's speculation that Steph Curry don't want to he doesn't want to languish in the last few years of his career. He don't want to rot in obscurity and mediocrity. Actually, it's less than mediocrity. The Golden State Warriors suck right now, so they're horrible.
Lord.
So anyway, there's some talk that he wants to recruit him. That LeBron wants to bring him to the Los Angeles Lakers, and I mean LeBron did lay it on thick during the All-Star game. Of course, you didn't watch the NBA All-Star game last month.
Mm-mm.
No, okay. So anyway, it was the first time that they had played together because they had been adversaries. They had met in 3 straight finals with the Golden State Warriors taking 2 of them. Well, actually, 3 of them. 3. Yeah, they met 4 times in the NBA Finals, and Golden State took 3 of them. So anyway, they played on the All-Star game together, and then LeBron laid it thick. I mean, heaped effusive praise onto Steph Curry, saying, it was great to play with him for the first time in the All-Star game. He changed the NBA all by himself. He's the greatest shooter that ever lived. I mean, LeBron laid it on thick. And most people, even I, know that LeBron is a calculating man. Like, there's always a method to his madness. So I didn't understand at the time why he was, like, heaping this praise on him so effusively. Now I know. I believe that he wants Steph Curry to come to the Los Angeles Lakers. So I don't know how, Facebook fans feel about that.
But would there be any competition? Like, would it even be fun to watch a game now? Like, if he was to go to LA? Because they would have the winning team, right? So it would be no competition.
No, it would be competition because of the fact that there are other the Los Angeles Clippers, first of all, and then there's a rising team called the Portland Trail Blazers, the Denver Nuggets, the Utah Jazz. So there's at least 5 teams, good teams in the West. And then you have the teams in the East with the Brooklyn Nets. I know you've heard of Kevin Durant. You know who Kevin Durant is, right?
Of course.
Okay, it took you too long to say that, though.
It did not. I know who Kevin Durant is. He just had the issue with the Gary guy.
Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, they just had issues. See,
okay, so
they about to fight.
So
they like 50 and they about to fight. Y'all just gonna fight? Like, that's stupid. But go ahead.
Well, you know that Kevin Durant was fined $50,000 for his homophobic and misogynistic Twitter rant that he went on. Well, basically what happened was that Rappaport, who's a notorious, Michael Rappaport is notorious troller. He's almost as good as 50 Cent, or no, not as good as 50 Cent. He is as relentless as 50 Cent. He's always trolling somebody. So he tried to troll Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant wasn't having it. And he basically told Michael Rappaport, "Don't come for me unless I send for you." And he called him all kind of names, all kind of homophobic names and misogynistic names, sexist names. And Michael Rappaport went ahead and posted it. So not only did he troll him, he put him on full furnace blast. And so now Kevin Durant was fined $50,000 by the NBA. And,
wow.
His image took a hit because he just went in all kind of directions, talking about his wife and talking about his kids, calling his wife ugly and all that kind of stuff. I mean, he went off on Michael Rappaport. And it just doesn't speak very highly of Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant, there's Michael Rappaport right there. As you can see,
Looking
he's
crazy. Oh, child, he look crazy.
I thought, wait, TJ, didn't
Why would
Portia
you
say she don't
even
talk about
argue
people?
with somebody like that? He look crazy. That's not talking about him. That's facts. He look crazy.
See, TJ, the hypocrisy is real on this show.
He
She just said she don't talk about nobody, and you just said that. You just said if you don't have anything good to say, you don't say anything about them, and you just did.
My mama, that's what my mama taught me. She said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. He looked crazy.
Okay, so she also taught you to be a hypocrite?
No.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, because I just thought, anyway, so that's Kevin Durant. And so Kevin Durant, it just, I think his image and his legacy took a little bit of a hit, man. Because here you are, an interstellar basketball player who's known around the world. You have hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank. You have fame beyond your wildest imagination. You are one of the marquee players of the NBA. You are one of the perennial superstars. And here you are arguing with Michael Rappaport. I mean, like a second-rate B-level, C-level actor. Why are you arguing with him? Why are you so sensitive? I think that's going to come back to haunt him. If he don't get control of his emotions and his sensitivity, Kevin Durant is almost, he's already brittle physically. Like he's barely played this year. And he's brittle emotionally, man, that's not a good look. That's not a good look, man.
What was you saying, Terry? What was you saying?
I can't say it over the air. He said a lot of misogynistic, sexist, and homophobic.
I can't read it. He said.
That's good that you can't read it.
Chuck doesn't need you as security, you pale, pasty. I swear I'm gonna spit in your face when I see your dirty blank. Bet your life on it. Meet me on 17th tomorrow at 10. Or better yet, what's your address? Oh, God.
Right.
He
right.
went in, didn't he?
Yes, he went in on him. Kevin Durant was all in his feelings, and I don't know why, because you're a big star, and Michael Rappaport is a has-been. He's matter of fact, he was never a star. I can't even call him a has-been because he was never a star. He was just an actor.
He said, you a B for even caring how I do an interview. All you do is something for attention. Trump didn't pay attention to your sorry blank. Now you want to use everybody else to get views and laughs. Your life is a joke. You something pale, something. Go get some sun. I'm sorry, y'all. He said, go get some sun. It's blank with your brain, piece of blank. Go to Brownsville. Okay.
Yeah, he ain't lying. He's not lying about the need to get some vitamin D in his life. I mean, because the boy is pasty pale. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah. So anyway, that's that matter right there. Did I have another segment, TJ? I don't even remember now. I think I did.
Nathan has some views on it. He basically said people, and he didn't say people, are insecure about their sexuality. So maybe that's why he went so hard. Is because he might be a little insecure about sexuality.
Oh, dang. Dang, he went there. No. We got the wrong people up. Oh, wait a minute. Why do we have this up? We already showed Steph Curry.
Is she pregnant? Oh, I didn't know she was pregnant again. Is she pregnant again?
No. This is an old photo.
The old picture. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an old picture. It's just something I scraped together. I thought it was cute though, that they got matching up. She's wearing his college shorts, and she got on regular button-up shirt. I mean, I like the swag in this. And you know what? I was at her restaurant in Vegas, so the woman could cook. I mean, I got to give her props. She might be
that food that you ate. She wasn't there. Don't do that. She wasn't.
Yeah, she was right there. She was right there. She was right there. You are such a hater. You are a nosy hater. So, yeah. Anyway,
she did not cook for you. That's all I'm saying. She did not.
Yeah. So anyway, but that's her restaurant, and that's the restaurant food is based upon her, her creations. So anyway, yep. So that I believe that that was the executive chef cooking. Yes, TJ. Yes, I know how restaurants work. That was my last story. I thought I had another one. What? What?
Child.
Anyway, TJ from Arkansas. But anyway.
From Arkansas. Crazy.
Okay, so anyway, that was my sports report. Hold on. I gotta finish it out. Hold up, I gotta finish it out. So that was the conclusion of my sports report from the first King James, who took his talents from Akron to Atlanta and to Vegas and back again. So actually, I might be going back this weekend because he's staying for an extra week because he stays at the Aria. No, check this out. My boy stays at the Aria. Oh, so anyway, let me complete the story. So we were scared. We went in February. We thought that he had cancer. What he had was a tumor the size of a baseball in his colon. So what happened was that we went there to celebrate or to party it up before he would have to spend 6 weeks in recovery. When they did the surgery, they did not find that it was cancerous. It was like just before it could spread to the rest of his body. So anyway,
Wow.
the only reason why he got checked is because of Chadwick Boseman. When Chadwick Boseman died and passed away from colon cancer, my boy decided to go ahead and get himself checked, and he did not know that a baseball-sized tumor was forming in his colon. So that is a warning to all Americans, everybody. Get your colon checked. For Black people, you should start getting it checked after 40. You don't even have to worry about it anymore. They don't use the finger. They got modern technology. They put you to sleep. Portia, they put you to sleep, and you wake up, and you don't even know anything that has happened.
Lord Jesus.
No, well, I mean, back in the day, they used to have to check the colon in a different way. Now, that is the prostate they used to finger. Oh, okay, the prostate. Well, but for either one, they don't have to use the finger anymore. They put you to sleep for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they quickly check, and then yes, TJ, the colon, they got to put you to sleep. Yes. So anyway, so they put you to sleep before you know it, it's over, and you wake up and you don't have any idea that anything happened to you. My point is this, and I'm bringing a little bit of levity to it, being a little jocular right now, but this is a very serious thing. So, after 40, get your colon checked, and that's for men and women, and then for the prostate, Black men over 40 should get their prostate checked yearly, and everybody Black should get their colon checked after 40. It's a life-saving procedure.
Absolutely.
It is yes. So anyway, he went ahead. They caught the thing. They cut off half of his colon, and he spent the last month and a half recovering, and then he went back to Vegas on the 1st. And so, depending on what I got going on, the price, and where I stay, I might be rolling back up in that piece this weekend because he stayed
somewhere else to go. Like,
No,
Vegas is cool, but I'm gonna need you to find somewhere else to go.
Okay, so are you paying for it? No. Are you paying for it? Okay, so then I go where I want to go. No, you don't dictate where I go. I go where I want to go when I'm paying for it. So anyway,
I'm gonna need you to find somewhere else to go.
Yes. So anyway, so anyway, that was a service announcement. Oh, yes, I did have another one. See, you lied. You thought I didn't have another one, TJ.
You did not. You didn't have another one. You forgot about it.
No, but
I do.
But I did write about this yesterday. So, you don't have no photo for Paul?
It's on the website.
Because
TJ.
Yeah. So everybody knows that a lot of people, and we can't show. Well, yeah, you can show the video because it's not. There's no nudity in it. But he's in trouble because he's in trouble.
Who's in trouble?
Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce. He works for ESPN, and he's in trouble because he uploaded this provocative, risque video onto his Instagram site that showed strippers twerking behind him, and another stripper rubbing his shoulders. And so, with ESPN being owned by Disney, that was not a Disney video. Trust me. It was
Oh
not for the
Lord.
kids.
Oh Lord
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So the story's on rollingout.com. I wish that I had remembered. I would have put the video in there. So we don't know if ESPN has yet to speak out publicly. So we don't know if there's going to be, but I believe there's going to be some type of ramifications because number one, you work for ESPN. Number two, they are owned by Disney. So either one of those, it's a bad look to have strippers twerking in the background. And when I mean twerking, I'm talking about splayed open twerking. Like, so anyway.
You talking about what? What kind of open?
Splayed open. Splayed. Like yeah. So it was risque. It was provocative. That's the only way I can describe it. Yeah. So and then the third part is the fact that Paul Pierce is a married man. So yeah, he got all kind of problems. Yeah.
So he just thought it was appropriate to post the video because he was looking for some attention. Like, why do guys do that? Is it because you're looking for the attention and you want some approval, or you need like the ego boost, or you going through a midlife crisis? Like, what is it, Paul Pierce? Because you could have kept that to yourself.
Yeah.
So was he fined or something?
Well, it just happened over the week. It just happened over the weekend on Friday night. And then Saturday morning, it just exploded. Yeah, he could have kept that to himself. But here's the thing. One of the fellow NBA players said that he probably forgot to put the OnlyFriends. There's an option on there when you do a video that this can only be shown to friends. So maybe he forgot to do that because he was drunk. He was obviously drunk. Yeah, you're right. You're right, TJ. I would have been incognito about it. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing some dirt, just don't press the button. I mean, keep that to yourself. Who are you trying to impress? And you're right, Portia, in a way, because he should be accustomed to internet slander because he's been slandered multiple times for trying to say that his career was comparable to LeBron James, which we all know that's a joke. He's not in that stratosphere or that level of fame or greatness, but he believes that his career was, and the internet slandered him. Plus, then he said that his career was greater than Dwayne Wade's, D Wade's, and he got slandered again. You're right. He's one of the people who wants and needs attention, but it's not going to happen. You're not on that level, especially when LeBron got 70 million Instagram followers and you have 400,000. I mean, you don't even have a million. Yeah. And so you're not. There's levels to this thing.
So we could wants to know why do women do it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
Nathan wants to know why do women do it. So women do it because they want some attention. They just got a divorce. They just broke up with their boyfriend. They think they cute. Like, that's why women do it. But it's acceptable that women do it, right? I don't think it's acceptable for men to sit up there and be like, oh, look at me. I was in the strip club and I was getting twerked on. Like, that's especially a man of your perceived stature. Like, you just shouldn't readily want everybody to know your business just because you hanging out and you drunk. Like, take his phone, especially, like, he got kids, right? So, and of course he has a wife. Like, it's just disrespectful to do it. So why are you doing it at 43? Because whatever. It doesn't make sense to me. The list goes on. Let these boys get loose one time. He can get loose. Get loose. Like, everybody knows that they get loose. Keep it to yourself. You got a wife. You got kids. Keep it to yourself. Like, you don't have to show off. Nathan is violent. Nathan, don't be violent. Ain't nobody touching your phone. But somebody needed to hide it from him if he was drunk. Like, just don't, like, it. That just sounds like he don't have no friends. No video, no photos. Like, damn.
Well, he has some so-called friends there because you can see in the video the bodies of people sitting next to him, like the back. You can see part of, and you can hear him in the background. So there was several people there, but he was getting massaged by one of the strippers or one of the women hired. And then he said on the video, he was calling for other women to come. He said, come make this money. Come make this money. What are you? That's a bad. Yeah, that is a bad look. Right. That's a bad look when you say, I think he said Melissa. He said, Melissa, hey, come through. Come make this money. What? Well, how? What are you talking about? Make this money? That is such a bad look. I just emailed that to you.
Like, so here's the thing. Like, be okay. Like, sit down. You old. Like, nobody wants a old sugar daddy in the club talking about, come make this money, girl. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Robert, that is funny.
Yeah, I did. I just sent you the video, TJ. So hopefully you'll get that pretty quickly.
Hold on. Mr. Biggs can do it. Yes, Mr. Biggs can. He can be at the club, but Mr. Biggs ain't trying to put all his business out either. He not, on social media talking about come make this money, girl. He just be singing with that beard.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude. But I just think that I think a part of it is what you were saying. Part of it is just being thirsty, clout chasing, trying to show, you know what I'm saying? And
like, you got millions. I'm hoping that he still has millions. He made millions in his career. So you like, who do you have anything to prove to? Like, if that's what you feel like doing with your time, fine. We don't need to know about it, sir. Like, we had a little bit of respect for you as the ESPN correspondent or whatever you do nowadays. Let's just keep it that way. I think fame is a drug, King James. Yeah. And that's probably what he was chasing. He probably just needed to be in the limelight again. I don't know.
No, you're absolutely correct. Fame is a drug. Fame is a drug. And also that, that's why so many people clout chase. That's why so many people, are acting desert thirsty is what Rihanna used to call some men who used to chase after her. Like they're so thirsty, it's like they're in a desert. And so fame, clout chasing is a powerful incentive and drug, and people chase it. And then when they have it, they do anything to keep it. Even if they defile themselves, even if they mutilate themselves, as Little Kim and Michael Jackson did. I mean, they had tremendous amount of fame. And they did something.
Talk about Lil Kim and Michael Jackson. You was not just gonna casually throw that in there. You was not gonna talk about my icons. Don't do that.
No, they my icon. They my icon.
Well, act like it. Don't be talking about them. Let's see it. Let's see the video, y'all. He look old. Is that him?
Yeah, he's in his mid-40s.
Monica, you should be here. You can make some money, girl. Stop playing. Monica, what you doing? You guys throw some fucking chips, man. If you in LA, come through. If you in LA, Monica, come through. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like he's gone.
Oh my God!
See, right. See, his dudes are right there. His boys are right there.
And he on live? That's just dumb.
Yeah.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
What's good, man? So you got Paul Pierce, man. He's played for the ball.
Nobody was paying her
so
attention.
No, she's supposed to be giving him. Yeah, doing anything for clout.
And working in the background and bouncing.
Oh,
I don't even know what.
No, that's what I'm saying. So think about yourself. Now, it's one thing to talk about it, talk about Paul Pierce. I'm glad we got the video. Think about you working for ESPN and you're commentating on games. Think about that. That's just a bad look.
Right, Kathleen. He don't have no good friends. His good friends wouldn't let him do that. Like, y'all need to go find y'all some good friends in life. Some friends that's going to hold you accountable. Some friends that's going to look out for you. Some friends that's going to make sure that you look good and not present your less than best self. Because that right there, he looked old. He looked drunk. He looked high. He looked less than.
Yeah,
and your friends sat there
to
do that. You don't have to in your life. None.
Yeah. Somebody need to be looking out for him because he might not have a job. Yeah. No good friends are there, and he might. They are lame, TJ. They are very lame. And the thing about it is that his effort at clout chasing and trying to show that he's that dude. He might not even have a job at ESPN, and you don't get much more prestigious You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to be one of the greatest players in Boston Celtics history. He's like a luminary in the New England area, and this just take him down multiple notches. Over what? For what? For what? He looks desperate. Like, somebody please pay attention to me.
Yeah. That's
what that looked like. You know, like I'm that dude. I just got out of the NBA. I retired about 10 years ago. He's up for the Hall of Fame. So I take that back. He retired 5 years ago because he's been nominated for the Hall of Fame this year. So he's one of those dudes that few years have gone by and he's bored and nobody's paying attention to him. Nobody cares about him. They weren't talking about him that much while he was playing, even though he's a great player. He just was never that dude, and he always wanted to be that dude. Now, we all know people like that they may have some talent. They might be all right here and there, but they weren't that dude or that chick. And he always wanted to be. And so that's the only reason why I could think of him posting that is that, I got to show y'all, I'm that dude. Look what I can do. Look who I got. Look what I got them doing.
It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing to watch. It was just embarrassing. Like, you were an embarrassment to yourself. Iris Baker said he's an idiot. It was definitely attention seeking. Just, sir, put your phone down. And you on live.
Right.
You on live.
Right. Now we can give him the benefit of the doubt, or I can't. But one of his fellow NBA players said he must have forgot to press the friends only option. But that's still no excuse. I mean, it's still, even if you're just giving it to your friends, it looks like you're trying to clout chase with it, even with people that you consider your friends. Like, you trying to let them know that I'm that dude. This is how I do this. You know what I'm saying? This is how I get out. Come run with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just a bad look. Just bad. Anywho, that is my report.
Yeah. I wanted to get your thoughts on DMX. I know you wrote a story about him yesterday, and we talked about him earlier. So before we go and get into positive thoughts, what are your thoughts on DMX? Have you heard anything else? Do we know if as of 9:51 a.m. today, is he doing okay?
No, he's not doing okay. Matter of fact, he's inches away from death. As the latest reports, he's still on he's still on life support, and he's in the ICU. He is in critical condition, and some have told reports that basically he has no, I believe, lung function and brain function. Like his brain is barely function. He's basically a vegetable right now, and so it does not look good that he's going to come out of this. That's just DMX, a legend. Yeah. He had another episode, and just like that woman who was talking about, the woman who said she became a little bit brain dead or lost some brain function from her overdose, the white woman, Demi Lovato, is that her name?
Yeah.
And she's lucky, and she says she's lucky to be alive. Well, it looks like DMX might be unlucky. If the reports are true that he has lost brain and lung function, and that he basically, or I should say very little brain function, and that he's in a vegetative state, and that he needs the life support just to breathe, to keep him alive, it doesn't look good at all. And the thing about it is that what happened was on Friday night, he had an overdose, and it triggered a heart attack, and basically he stopped breathing, so it was basically cardiac arrest. They spent a half an hour trying to revive him, and they did. But in that half hour period, the loss of oxygen to the brain, some of the brain died. It just died. Some of his part of the brain died because it was a half an hour without breathing, or without brain function. So it is bad. So I'm praying for, and I send out blessings of love to DMX and to his family. She said that she went on Instagram the other day and said, yesterday, and said there were people and filmed people. This is overnight. So she filmed people standing outside playing his music, sort of like they did when Michael Jackson passed away.
Who is she? His fiance?
No, his ex-wife.
His ex-wife.
His ex-wife. I can't remember her name, but his ex-wife filmed people playing his music outside of the hospital in White Plains, New York, which is not far from New York City. So yeah, so my feelings and my thoughts about it. I'm not surprised. I'm hurt by it. It stings because he's one of those people that you pray to get through this so he could be a testimony of how you can make it. So I'm hurting. I'm hurting right now. I hope he pulls through it. But according to the reports, and I'm gonna look again today, it doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, we asked April to come in here like she has some sense, but apparently she gonna be just as, similar to the rest of the months that we had this year. So anyway, y'all stay tuned to Rolling Out AM Wake Up Call for the rest of the week. We got some great guests coming on. Of course, you guys know that it is Poetry Month. So we got a couple poets coming on. We have William Shakes, I think that's I'm sorry, his name is Robin Shakes Williamson. He's coming on tomorrow. We also have an author, Chalet Jean Baptiste, coming on. And then we have an entrepreneur coming on tomorrow, Mike Nelms. He's going to be telling us about the trucking business. Isis the Poet is coming on Winning Wednesdays. We're going to have, for Thoughtful Thursdays, Dear Fathers Founders. They're going to be on talking about their organization, as well as Attorney Gibson White. Y'all loved her last week, and she gave us the update about the Chauvin trial. So she's going to be back to tell us the latest about the findings of the Chauvin trial and what's going on with Derek. And then on Friday, y'all, let me tell y'all something. We got Rough Ends coming, okay? Y'all remember the hip hop soul duo Rough Ends? They are coming on Friday to promote their new album. I believe it's their 5th studio album, and the name of it, it's called Rebirth. So y'all come on Friday. Make sure y'all come back on Friday because we're gonna have some great entertainment. Y'all remember Rough Ends? What was your favorite Rough Ends song? You remember Rough Ends? King James?
Are you talking to me?
That's okay. That's okay.
Yes.
Time for positive. Okay. You there? You there? You need some.
I was looking at the Twitter response. I was looking at Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. I was looking at our Facebook page. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. Y'all, it's time for positive thoughts. I got another one from my Dream series, Dream Pop Open. Here we go. This is so cute. What you listening to?
Who, me?
What you listening? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Facebook. I'm listening to us talking. I'm looking at us live on Facebook. I need to go ahead and turn that down.
Turn it down. Okay, so this is a new one, y'all. I'm popping it open. Y'all see that? So today's positive thought is, and the trouble is, if you don't risk anything, you risk even more. That's from Erica Jong. And the trouble is, if you don't risk anything, you risk even more. So go out there, be daring, take some risk. Can y'all see that? Oh, there you go. Take some risk and have a great day. I'm passing the ball over to King James.
Did that saying come from Maya Angelou?
Shut up. Do your damn positive thought. Be positive today.
Okay, so anyway, it's a night. Oops. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. TJ, why you do that, man? TJ, see. You wrong for that, TJ. You wrong for that. You supposed to be on my team. You supposed to be on my team, TJ. But anyway, the hateration is real. Actually, that's a good segue, Portia, into my next point. And TJ, for the next time, can we have my Instagram or Twitter or something on there? This is at the first King James.
Nobody don't follow you. Go ahead.
Boy, the hate is real. So it's actually what Portia was bringing up is a good segue to my point because my boy just did it last month while he was going through surgery and recovery for his colon tumor. He said, life is going to be hard. Choose your hard. He said, trying to plan to be rich is hard, but what is even harder is being poor, unsuccessful, and insignificant. So he says, choose your hard. It's going to be hard either way. So that really just goes along with your point, Portia, about, you know what I'm saying? Just it's going to be difficult. Life is hard no matter what you do, no matter what levels you reach. So would you rather would life be hard and rich and have the ability to at least go places and do things and provide for others and bless others? Or do you just want life to be hard, not try, and be broke and be dependent on other people? And it's just choose your hard. That's the saying coming from my boy Royce Lewis from Delaware, who's in Vegas right now. So see you out there. Well, maybe I'll see you out there. Anyway, yeah, we are gonna have him on. We just the timing didn't work out, but yeah, we're gonna get him on. We're gonna get him on. So anyway, also for my best friend, also in behalf of my best friend, please get yourself checked. And it is not hard anymore. It doesn't hurt anymore. Get yourself checked. Your colon and your prostate for men, get it checked after age 40. I mean, you know, he saved his own life, and this thing took a genius from us, a golden genius named Chadwick Boseman. Get it checked. So anyway, that's my positive thoughts of the day.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Y'all.
Thanks for tuning in.
We got some poets coming on tomorrow. Y'all come back tomorrow. Yes. Follow me at I am Portia Monique.
People do follow me. People do like me.
Go have his up. Yeah.
So next time what you laughing for? What? That ain't funny.
Appreciate y'all.
That ain't funny. Don't be laughing at me, Portia. Don't be laughing at me.
Funny. Yeah, I done broke my damn earring. This is so crazy. Good morning, y'all.
Anyway.
Oh, I fixed it.
Okay, well, you put that down and start dancing. You're supposed to be dancing.
He fighting somebody, y'all. This is his favorite dance. I'm about to fight.
Okay, why don't you go ahead? How do you dance, Portia? How do you dance, Portia?
Wednesday out of mile. We not in there playing today. Peace.